Love Media Group. Just the name. I just like the sound of the name. Okay, so Love Media Group is a very purpose-driven company. I told you guys we were going to talk about the name and why it just absolutely positively had to be Love. When you understand what the purpose of the company is, because Love is a very purpose-driven company. We have a goal, we have something specific that we're trying to accomplish, and when we explain this to you, I think you'll get it. But before we jump into that, let us just give you a brief setup of what our services are so you know what kind of company Love is. So basically, we
create branded content. So what is branded content? Videos, photography, graphic design, obviously websites, anything that you need to represent your brand to the public. That's what we do.
All right, so the reason it had to be Love is because we have a purpose, right? And we have a certain goal in mind. I'll tell you about that here in just a moment. One of the prerequisites for brands that we choose to work with and create this digital branding for is we are working exclusively with brands who care. Meaning that brand has some kind of altruistic purpose or some kind of give back program. Think about like a Tom's Shoes or a Life Water or someone that, you know, when you do X, we do Y. If you buy a pair of shoes from Tom's, they give a pair of shoes to someone who needs the shoe, right? We want to help brands move into that space for it to help the greater good, and we want to help those brands tell their story online. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna work with brands to either tell that story or to develop that story and make that part of who their brand culture is. That's what we want to do. That's why we call it Love. So to that end, we have a massive, massive goal for the amount of funds we want to raise. Let's talk about that. Okay, so having said all that, we have an absolutely, what we feel like is a very aggressive, very massive, a very big goal in this give back thing. So our goal, our first goal, to give away / help give away
$1 million.
So that's a big number, right? There's two ways we're gonna get to that number. Number one, we're going to partner with brands who care, right? We're going to take all of their efforts as we help them explore that, and we're gonna sum that up. Number two, and this is where our part really comes in, is we are gonna donate 10% of our efforts to worthy causes. So what does that mean? For every 9 hours that we bill for, we're gonna donate an hour to a worthy cause, a nonprofit, some organization that's doing great things, but at this stage of their organization, they could never dream of hiring a super slick, fancy digital agency to help them tell their story, right? So we're gonna take that on ourselves to find those nonprofits, identify them, and do their branding at no charge to them to help them further their cause, reach more people, save more puppies, clean more oceans, whatever the thing is they're trying to do, we're gonna help them accomplish their goals. So much more to come on how we're gonna source that, how we're gonna identify those people and who those are going to be later. We just wanna tell you guys how we're gonna give away that sum. It's with donations of our time and with the efforts of the brands that we partner with. We can do it, and we're looking for that just to be step one. We want to go far past that, but if we can accomplish that first number, whew. All right, so that is the love story. Hopefully you guys can dig what we're trying to do and come with us on the journey. We're super excited to have you guys with us.
And if you're a brand manager out there and you kind of dig what we do, we'd love to hear from you. We're not quite open for business yet, but let's start the conversation.